Good afternoon, I'm Matthew Soper from Hampshire Carnivorous Plants, and this afternoon I'm going to pot on a Sarracenia purpurea. I was asked by someone if I could do this, as they are a bit different from the tall growing varieties. So this would cover things such as purpurea, as this is, purpurea venosa, Sarracenia citacina, so those sort of varieties. And here's a good example. In fact, I'm not only going to pot this, I'm going to try and divide it up. I haven't taken it out of its pots yet. So if you've got a plant that looks a bit like this, I'll show you what to do with it. First of all, I've removed all these dead pictures. At this time of year, they literally fall away, to let you know this is beginning of April now. So just pull these old pictures away. They come away very, very easily at this time of year. You'll be thinking there's not really much left of that plant when he's finished, but there isn't really, but you need to do it. So there's all the dead pictures. Now if we look, there's a plant there. There's one here. There's a baby one there. So we tip this out of its pot to see if we can divide it up. Now Sarracenia have very meagre root systems, as you can see here, and the compost just falls away from them, so they're easy to pull away. So the compost comes away easily compared with, say, nepenthes, but with this meagre root system you can sometimes find a lot of the roots are on one part of the plant and not on the part that you want to divide off. So we'll have a look now. You see some sphagnum moss on this one. Get the moss off. Right, this you can really tease away. It can be quite rough with these plants, it's not a problem. Right, now let's see what we've got. This small plant here, I'll gently, watching here, I'll gently pull that off. Now see, we've got 3 roots on there. That's fine, that can be potted up on its own, so put that over there. We can divide these two apart. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide these apart, but personally, I would leave that as one, pot it up into a 1 litre plastic pot, and then let it get bigger and form a nice big clump. But for the video, we're going to divide these apart. So if you wanted 2 plants, rather than the one, you just gently pull them. You will know if they want to come apart, you can just feel it. And I can feel these are going, and I can see there's plenty of roots on each part here. Put a bit more, as if by magic. There, got 2 perfect little Sarracenia purpurea heterophylla. This is the all green form. Now, potting up, I use the same plastic pot that they both came in. This is 13 centimetre. And I use our COM1, which is perfect for Sarracenia. This is available on our website. So again, the compost goes on one side. Put the roots down in, so the rosette of this plant, rather than creeping across the top as the upright Sarracenias were, these ones I like to place them in the centre of the pot. Incorporate some of our COM1 around the plant. Again, like the upright Sarracenias, press it in quite well, keeping the crown free. Can you see here? Exposed. There we go. It's perfect. So there's one. I'll clean the bottom of the pot away, and that can be popped in a water tray with the other plants. Now the smaller plant here, got this pot here. It's a 9 centimetre plastic pot. So with this one, because it's much smaller, you can always just make a hole in the middle of your COM1. Gently press the roots down in. Incorporate compost around it. Keeping the crown free so it's not covered with compost. It's probably one of the worst things you can do is cover the crown over with compost, that they can rot. So keep them exposed and open to the light. Press it in nice and tight. There we go. There's 2 of the plants there. We've got 1 left here. Let's see if I can get another pot. Right, here's the last one. Again, con 1. Push the roots down into the pot and incorporate the compost again. Have a perfect Sarracenia purpurea. Now, over the growing season, I mean, this is, as I say, this is the beginning of April now. You can see plants are starting to put on new pictures. This will form a nice rosette, and that'd be great. How long would I leave it in that pot? Well, for me, I leave them at least 2 years. I have left some of our larger plants as long as 4 to 5 years, but 2 years is absolutely fine. I find there's no advantage to repot these annually at all. And yeah, 2 to 3 years is absolutely fine, staying in a water tray. This is a particularly hardy variety and can be left outside year round or grown in an unheated greenhouse. So that's how you repot some of the rosette forming Sarracenia.